Yeah, man. Welcome back to Billy Badass Butter TV. Hey, let's get it. Hey, in this one, the MAGA lady gets the 9 years in prison for the Trump election lies redo. Hey, this is not a redo. This is just uh showing her pre-sentence statement. I just wanted to share this with y'all because I wanted y'all to get a dose of the privilegedness. You know, hey, before I get started, let me say, Billy Badass Butter TV, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. Like my nigga D, King Dalo say, tap in or tap out. Hey, look, check this out. It's an old adage in America that used to be said to me when I was a kid and growing up and getting in trouble and all that old shit. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime, right? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Because I'm just listening to all these, these Donald Trumps and these these Giulianis and these Tina Peters. And, they did all these crimes because they thought the election was stolen. So they broke the law because they thought the law was broken. And now they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to jail. They did. You already did the shit. So now you gotta click in. You gotta lock down Tina Peters. So we finna get into the Tina Peters pre-sentencing statement. That's what we finna do. And we finna tap into the fellow YouTuber. I don't know his name until I pull it up. But yeah, he shows the video of her telling the judge the reason why, even though she has been found guilty by a jury of her peers for 2020 election interference and breaking into the uh, uh, voting machines or trying to get into the voting machines or whatever have you she was doing for the Trump campaign to prove the 2020 fraud that took the Trump votes and turned them into something different. Yeah, she didn't prove none of that, but she got 9 years for the crime she committed. So let's get into what she explains to the judge why she should not be thrown in jail for 9 years, even though she got found guilty. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yeah. You share the screen. I hope bro don't give me what's his name? Let's see. Hal Sparks. Shout out to Hal Sparks. Hope he don't give me a channel strike. Shout out to you, Hal Sparks. I loved your video. I loved your input and your commentary on this privileged woman. Okay, what you call her, privileged person? That was good. But the judge, hey, let's get into it. Hold on. Cat meowing. Close my door. We gonna get into it. Let's see. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna let Hal Sparks break it down.
All right, I gotta
take it away.
I gotta get started. I gotta get started right away. Hold
on. What was it called again? Hal Sparks.
All right, I gotta get started.
Mega Worldwide.
I gotta get started right away. I gotta
Let's
get started
go.
right away because
You gotta get
there's too
started
much.
right away.
There's always too much, but there's definitely too much today, and some of it is breaking news. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. The greatest life.
We just only want to. We love you, Hal Sparks.
A little more prep time. We need a little more.
We only want to hear Tina Peters give her statement on why she shouldn't be put away. She's already been found guilty now.
Trying to do my job.
Oh, there it is.
Like somebody at NASA or whatever, like that kind of shit. There's a difference. And it's the Tina Peters of the world and the Mike Pillows of the world that make those people feel like, yes, someone hears me, someone believes in me, and I have to act on what they're saying. Tina Peters was one of those people. Now, Tina Peters just got sentenced to 9 fucking years.
9 fucking years.
This Tina Peters talking to the judge about the mitigating circumstances why she should not go to prison.
Right. She already been found guilty.
That she's rich.
She already been found guilty.
This is this made me laugh out loud.
I'm very taken back by how
she's very loud. Sorry.
Awful I've been depicted when I was just trying to do my job. The people expected me to do. When I look at the people that have spoken.
By the way, how awful I've been depicted by doing the job that people expected me to do. Okay, the fucking people did not expect you to steal fucking proprietary software for voting machines. Fuck you, lady. And what she's saying, by the way, I want to be very clear.
Lady.
She's saying how the judge has talked about her.
Right.
And how the prosecution has talked about her.
Fuck you, lady.
Now, the judge didn't talk shit about her until she started acting like shit in court.
Mm-hmm.
And the prosecution's job is to talk shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Here today and asking for harsh sentences. I'm just appalled. I feel bad for them because I know I've often said God doesn't like people messing with his kids. And I believe I'm a child of God.
So what she's saying there is that fuck this lady. Fucking hell. She's saying that the prosecution is fucking with a child of God and God doesn't like it. Which is like, I mean, this is the like redneck, Karen, Colorado version of somebody cutting up a chicken and leaving it on your front porch and smearing it with blood so you feel cursed because it's bad juju. It's the same shit. Voodoo. Just superstitious nonsense. And I'm sorry, if you're a child of God, everybody's a child of God. Shut the fuck up.
And I believe
Colorado Karen voodoo.
It was important for someone to stand up, and I chose to do that. I have health problems that would not be treatable.
Okay, I don't know why this comes up on the screen. Figure 1, iPad extraction, evidence analysis. Archer Hall and analyze the contents of the iPad with the following goals. Were there any videos existing on the device that were recorded on February 7, 2022? Were any videos deleted from the device after? Was the last time the Apple operating system was updated or installed? Is there any evidence that the iPad acquisitions were brought to you? I don't know why this is popping up.
Crazy.
This has to do with the case somehow, I guess?
In the Department of Corrections. First of all, I need a magnetic mattress. I've been on that since 1995.
Hold on. Wait, this is, okay. So she's so.
That bitch says she need a magnetic mattress. She been on the magnetic mattress since 1995. And I want to point out, too, because she lies in this statement. She says she's been on a magnetic mattress since 1995. And then she has this fake pseudo chiropractor, doctor, pain station, write her a note to the judge, right? That says, yes, she's been under my care since 2010. And I know of her vaccine that has the polarization that would make her fall down off of the flat earth if the gravity, when the gravity stops, because gravity is a lie according to QAnon. Gravity is a lie, and you need a magnetic mattress so that we don't slide off of the plane when the earth tilts sideways. Yeah. Lady, Tina, Peters, Mike Lindell, Trump, you don't get a magnetic mattress. You know what? I'll take that back. You do get an aluminum, or excuse me, a metal bed frame. Maybe a magnet can stick to the under your bed frame, but you don't get a magnetic mattress because you've been on it since 1995, lady. You've been found guilty of tampering with the voting software as the clerk, the county clerk. You had a great job and you chose to throw it all away for MAGA. For Donald. We won't even say for MAGA, because you guys aren't making America great again. I don't know when America stopped being great, but I digress. All you're doing is making not only America more convoluted, you're making your own life screwed up for a guy named Donald T, who don't give two flying figamarolas about you. He don't. Ask Giuliani, his friend and lawyer and friend and lawyer. He ain't came to Giuliani's rescue. He ain't even put up $2 for the Giuliani defense. Oh boy, but he sure got the Trump defenses up. Anyway, I digress. Tina, let's see if Trump puts some money on your books. Let's see if he gets you that magnetic mattress sent to your cell. But let's let her continue on why it's been said that the prosecutor talked bad about her. Newsflash, Karen, Colorado Karen, crime Karen. The prosecutor's job is to talk bad about you. Yeah, that's their job. Let's let her talk some more. Oh, and then shout out to Hal Sparks. Bro, you gotta let the video play, bro. Your commentary is dope. But man, I almost didn't want to play this one, bro, because we gotta listen to you first. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's get it.
Fuck you, lady. I need a magnetic mattress. That's because the earth is flat. There is no gravity. And if I don't have a magnetic mattress, right, and I've been vaccinated, and I was vaccinated with a north polarized version. And if I don't have a south polarized magnetic mattress, the earth's polar field will electrical field will eject me into fucking space.
Right.
So this is her note from her doctor. Advantage Integrative Medicine. And by the way, Advantage Integrative Medicine is, in terms of court, integrative medicine is known as hippy dippy bullshit. I don't think it all is, but it ain't going to help you in court, dum-dum.
Nah, not at all.
Back the fuck up. Okay, here she goes.
Mattress. I've been on that since 1995.
Whoop-de-doo.
And it hasn't helped, apparently.
I was in 2 rear-end collisions in
really?
84.
Now you're just bragging.
4 and 2010. It was pretty severe. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I don't know if you can zoom in a little bit, and chronic fatigue as a result. And I had to stop working for the airlines in 1995.
95. Right.
Honorable Judge members, I've been Tina's personal physician since 2016. I'm writing this letter to ask for consideration of her health during sentencing. Tina suffers from chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. Didn't keep her from fucking hanging out at Mike Pillow's house. Hey, does Mike Pillow at his house, does he have magnetic mattresses when you were staying there? When you're on the fucking Lamb?
When you were on the fucking Lamb?
I don't think so. Did you make him go out and get a fucking magnetic My Pillow?
I was up all night because I was in bed all day. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't control these symptoms until I got, believe it or not, a magnetic mattress on.
Wow.
Let's see. I've also spent time with Tina outside the office in collaboration with some of the health-related products she promotes.
Is that the pillow?
It was during this time her son lost his life while serving in the military. Her husband was also released, passing away after a long struggle with Parkinson's disease. Please consider, due to health conditions, Tina would be at high risk in a Department of Corrections facility. Her fragile mental and physical health would be compromised in this environment. With her past history of cancer coupled with her age, I would recommend she not be placed in a crowded environment. Fuck you. You don't think there are people with fucking cancer in prison, you dumbass? Secondly, I have also spent time with Tina outside the office in collaboration with some of the health-related products she promotes. I didn't realize she was she was part of like the fucking InfoWars lead-filled dick pill crowd.
Of which I still sleep on. Pharma. I will not have that at the department.
During the time I have spent with Tina, I have found her to be a kind and sincere person. I appreciate your consideration of my concerns. Please contact my office if I may provide further information. Dr. Vinny Boombots.
Corrections.
Oh, Dr. Vinny Boombots.
Yeah, so needless to say, chat room, fuck her. All right, so let me, after that,
let's listen
fuck
to
you
her.
With this. Ah, she's so gross.
All the comments is nuts. She's so gross. She's crazy.
Hold on. Then
the audacity of these privileged
the details here.
She needs
so she's the one who famously like kicked a cop.
She kicked the cop.
And when they were arresting her, and she's like, I didn't do that. He was, and she absolutely fucking did. In the same way that like she put, and maybe it's a Colorado thing. Boebert did the same fucking. I didn't give the staff the fucking finger. Right. Yeah, you did. All right. So is this the? Yeah, here it is. This is so good.
Jacked their guy off in the
defense has, and Ms. Peters in particular, has remained quite defiant.
By the way,
defiant.
Whoever this judge is,
right,
has like you can tell she has just been tap dancing on his last nerve,
right,
for months,
huh? With her privilege,
like the lead up to this and all their filings and all this
privilege.
Shit. Like you can just tell they just tried every angle, and she was just fucking like she was just an asshole about everything, and he was just so like, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay,
which is her right, but certainly not helpful for her lot today.
Certainly not helpful for her lot today.
It's unhelpful. It's a lot unhelpful.
And in arguing why I shouldn't argue a particular sentence,
right?
A particular about her ailments,
right? Her ailments, her
struggles,
in life.
But in reality, for those.
And I have to say, I just have to get this out, because while she is complaining to the judge about, her ailments and her sickness and her, her inability to do jail time, she didn't think about any of that when she was breaking the law. Or maybe she did. Maybe she did think that because she was breaking the law for Donald Trump, the president in 2019 and the beginning of 2020, right? She thought that she had no higher authority to bow down to, you know, disregard the laws of Colorado, disregard the voters of Colorado. She said she had to take a stand for what she thought was right. And the judge rightly reams her ass and tells this grown ass woman, you should have done your own research. You should have got out of your echo chamber of lies. You know, the 2020 election was stolen from Donald. No, it wasn't. No, not at all. And he knew it, but he had her doing the dumb stuff. He didn't do it. No, but she risked her life, her career, her family, her freedom, and her liberty to find the space lasers and the, you know, the Dominion and the other voting machine companies irregularities so that they could reprimand the votes back to Congress and Trump would remain in office. Boy, she did all the dumb shit. Okay. She was found guilty by a jury of her peers in Colorado. And you got to go to prison. The judge sentenced her to 9 years. And I doubt the judge would have sentenced her to 9 years had she been just a little bit remorseful for the laws that she broke. But she wasn't. And she still isn't. She's as defiant, in the words of the judge, you're as defiant as any criminal ever before this court. You're just as defiant as he can't even think of a word as how defiant she is and how, privileged she is. She got 4 lawyers. She got assistants. She got to stay free while going through this court, right? But the judge is sentencing people who didn't have any of that. He's sentencing people who couldn't afford their own attorney. So they were sitting in front of him with the DAC. Do y'all know what DAC is? That's Department of Assigned Counsel. That's when you're indigent and you can't afford your own lawyer, let alone your own 4 lawyers. So let's listen to some more of her privilegedness. Matter of fact, I think she's done talking, so we're going to rewind it so that y'all can hear her some more.
There's a limit on how crazy, their rules around elections. You get some time to just get kind of,
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got a couple of notes about what he said for, a federal building, bust through a window when there is.
Right.
All right, I got my mojo working. for the show. Maybe. I got to tell you, it frightened my cat. Let's be honest. That Chip almost had to leave the room. And I'll show you that in just a minute. But along with her, she is not only, obviously guilty of the crimes that she was tried for, but also she's part of the people that were like the columns that kept the temple of January 6th, kept the roof up, kept
and
the
they
place.
Keep on.
So like she was one of the foundational people that carried this bullshit through that got Ashley Babbitt killed.
Still to this day.
Fuck her. Right. Like a true FAFO victim. Sure.
Still to this day. Trump lying. Lying.
You're welcome to believe that and everything. But clearly this deluded woman who ended up getting shot on Jan 6, part of the reason she was there was people like Tina Peters, who gave her this false sense of security about the nutty shit she believed. There are a lot of people in this country, Roseanne especially, that believe some nutty shit.
Yeah.
Some really nutty shit. Nutty enough to make them do a podcast about whatever nutty shit they believe. Nutty enough to maybe lose a family member over an argument about flat earth. You know what I mean? That kind of fucking nutty. But most of them don't feel like I've got enough backup on this shit to storm, a federal building, bust through a window when there is an armed guard with their weapon drawn and assume I can make it through because the earth is flat and the bullets will just curve around me or some shit. Right? Most of those people have
we're in the Matrix.
There's a limit on how crazy they're willing to act,
QAnon
even
said
if they
we're
are
in the Matrix.
Crazy in general. You understand? Does that make sense to everybody? And then there are some people who, another example would be Alex fucking Jones, that piece of shit. So Alex Jones, he has a lot of followers that might loosely believe in the crisis actor thing, might loosely believe in conspiracies about the government creating fucking false flags so they can take your guns, right?
That part.
But it takes an Alex Jones to give them this feeling of like, oh, fuck, this guy understands me and gives me all this reasoning. Maybe I will travel across the country and threaten the parents of children who were just slaughtered and piss on the graves where they allege they buried them, right? There's got to be a step between being a crazy piece of shit and being an actively crazy piece of shit. And there are people who participate in ginning those people up and giving them what they feel like is cover, support, belief, and materially shift them from being just kind of a passive armchair fuckwad who's seen a zeitgeist too many times, or some rando internet documentary about how he didn't land on the moon. And the people who actually like get in their fucking car, put on a fucking diaper so they don't have to stop because the fucking UN shock troops might find them filling up at a gas station, and drive all the way across the country to the US Capitol to help, with a knife in their bag and fucking provisions so they can stab Nancy Pelosi and then live in her office on fucking Cliff Bars until God comes back and grants Donald Trump a second term, right? That step between being a fucking moron who believes a bunch of shit and being an active fucking moron in a vehicle with a gun or a knife or a plan to meet up with somebody that has a gun or a knife or a plan. There's a big fucking difference between those groups of people, right? In experience, because one affects the rest of us and the other one doesn't. We don't give a shit. Somebody's at home just being a nutcase. Right. Fucking knock yourself out. Like I give a fuck.
Believe in the dumb shit.
It's when you.
That's fine. But when you
pick up a weapon and try to carry out your
you go out,
I'm going to prove the earth is flat by shooting at somebody, from
now you
from a position of power to like somebody at NASA, whatever, like that kind of shit.
And now you deserve 9 years in prison.
And it's the Tina Peters of the world and the Mike Pillows of the world that make those people feel like, yes, someone hears me, someone believes in me, and I have to act on what they're saying. Tina Peters was one of those people. Now, Tina Peters just got sentenced to 9 fucking years. Let me show you something. This Tina Peters talking to the judge about the mitigating circumstances why she should not go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the fact,
hey, y'all like, share, subscribe. Billy Badass Butter TV. Shout out to a fellow YouTuber, Hal Sparks. Love it. Love his commentary. You know, just a little critique. Man, I just wanted to let the people hear her talk to the judge. But Hal Sparks is the only channel on YouTube right now that has Tina Peters giving her pre-sentencing statement. Every other channel, from the news to every other channel I've seen, they don't have her giving her statement. It's cut off. And now the judge is receiving death threats and some more stuff from no other than MAGA, you know, because they're going to make America great again. How? By bomb threatening schools? By threatening the rule of law? By threatening judges who follow the law and not TRUMP? Like, realize that Donald Trump is not America. Donald Trump is Donald Trump. That is one person. That is one man. Stop following a man. If you follow a man, you are in a cult. If you follow, I'll say it again. If you follow and believe in a man, you are in a cult. Okay? I can't put it any plainer than that. Tina Peters, along with countless others, we can't even count on our hand how many Americans have followed Donald Trump and MAGA and have ended up in jail or dead, or worse, their family just left them, or they left their family. If this ain't enough for you to see that dude don't fuck with you or like you, I don't know what else will. I don't know. I don't give a fuck whether you wake up or not. Your ass go wake up. It's like smoking a sherm stick. You can smoke a yerm stick in the hood and do some dumb shit while you high and not even realize it, but you wake up with a life sentence. That's where y'all is right now. That's where you MAGA lovers and followers are right now. You're smoking the Donald Trump sherm. Oh, you jumping off the roof. Boom, breaking both legs, taking off running and killing the Mexican down the street. Because he told you that they were taking over the America. You had to help him. He don't need no help. He don't need your money. But he'll happily take it. And you will happily give it to him. But we're going to continue on with her, with why she should not be in prison. All right, let's get it.
The fact that she's rich. Here we go. This made me laugh out loud.
I'm very taken back by how
she's very loud. Sorry.
Awful I've been depicted when I was just trying to do my job. The people expected me to do. When I look at the people that have spoken.
By the way, how awful I've been depicted by doing the job that people expected me to do. Okay, the fucking people did not expect you to steal fucking proprietary software for voting machines. Fuck you, lady. And what she's saying, by the way, I want to be very clear. She's saying how the judge has talked about her and how the prosecution has talked about her.
Right.
Just
doing their job.
Talk shit about her until she started acting like shit in court. And the prosecution's job is to talk shit about you.
Bottom line, it is.
In here today and asking for harsh sentences.
Yeah.
I'm just appalled. I feel bad for them because I know I've often said God doesn't like people messing with his kids. And
God doesn't like people messing with his kids. Let me tell you something, Tina. You better go read your Bible, because God doesn't like his kids diddling and daddling in politics. So when you started doing that and you broke the law, that's why you're where you're at, Tina. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah. Wake up. Yeah. Wake up, Tina. Wake up. Somebody need to slap Tina. Wake up, girlfriend. Yeah. God don't like his kids dilling and dallying in politics. And God don't like his children following and believing in men. Okay? All right. We're going to get you back. We're going to get her back on. We're going to get her back on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She threatening the judge about the prosecutor depicting her in a bad light. She's appalled. She's just appalled. Someone needs to tell her that that's the prosecutor's job. Yeah, that's the prosecutor's job, Tina.
I believe I'm a child of God.
Yeah, so what she's saying there is that this lady, fucking hell. She's saying that the prosecution is fucking with a child of God, and God doesn't like it. Which is like, I mean, this is the like redneck,
right?
Karen, Colorado version of
Colorado Karen,
of somebody cutting up a chicken and leaving it on your front porch and smearing it with blood so you feel cursed
Colorado
because
Karen
it's bad juju. It's the same shit. It's just superstitious nonsense. And I'm sorry, if you're a child of God, everybody's a child of God. Shut the fuck up.
And I believe that it was important for someone to stand up, and I chose to do that. I have health problems that would not be treatable.
Okay, I don't know why this comes up on the screen. Figure 1, iPad extraction, evidence analysis. Archer Hall and analyze the contents of the iPad with the following goals. Were there any videos existing on the device that were recorded on February 7, 2022? Were any videos deleted from the device after? Was the last time the Apple operating system was updated or installed? Is there any evidence that the iPad acquisitions were brought to you? I don't know why this is popping up. This has to do with the case somehow, I guess.
In the Department of Corrections. First of all, I need a magnetic mattress. I've been on that since 1995.
Hold on. Wait, this is, oh yeah, okay, so she's, fuck you. Fuck you, lady. I need a magnetic mattress. Right. That's because the world is, the earth is flat, there is no gravity, and if I don't have a magnetic mattress, and I've been vaccinated, and I was vaccinated with a north polarized version, and if I don't have a south polarized magnetic mattress, the Earth's polar field will electrical field will eject me into fucking space.
You don't have a.
So this is her note from her doctor. Advantage Integrative Medicine, and by the way, Advantage.
If she don't have a magnetic mattress, she gonna float off of her bed one day. you know, because it's there's no nothing. There's no gravity. There's no force field of power. She's just gonna drift off into the so-called atmosphere, to the stratosphere of the QAnon, Pizzagate, Democratic circle of unlife. Man, get the fuck out of here, bitch. This bitch talking about some motherfucking magnetic mattress. I bet you didn't think about a magnetic mattress when you was on the run from the feds. You was just trying to stay away and get away. And then her son died in the military, man. Her son gave the ultimate sacrifice in the United States military for all of our freedom. Shout out to her son. He is rolling over in his grave at his mother being a traitor to her country. And that's real. He's rolling over his grave, man. He took the ultimate sacrifice, man. Could you imagine what he would say to her? No, she didn't stand up for her country. No. She stood up for one countryman's idea. And that's it. One man. That's it. That's it. That's all one man is. That's all he is, you know. Is one man. Just like you. Or him. Or her. Just one person and their idea. America is supposed to be the people. But you know, DT don't give a fuck about the people of America. And y'all know that. Even the hardcore Trumpers know that Donald Trump don't give a fuck about the people in America. But that's supposed to be the country, right? The people, right? We the people? Or is it only the certain people? He don't give a fuck about them people. Stop it, man. Forever you would ask somebody. He don't give a fuck about himself, bro. That's it. That's all. Himself. He don't even care about his
integrative medicine
wife,
in terms of
or
court,
dad or mom.
Integrative medicine is known as hippy dippy bullshit.
Hippy dippy.
I don't think it all is, but it ain't gonna help you in court, dum dum.
No, dum dum.
Back the fuck up. Okay.
Back the fuck up.
Mattress. I've been on that since 1995.
Look,
and it hasn't helped apparently.
She said she's been on that mattress.
Rear-end collisions.
She's been in 2 rear-end collisions. She said she been on that mattress since 1995. But let him finish reading this
also
letter.
Released passing away after a long struggle with Parkinson's disease. Police consider due to health conditions, Tina would be at high risk in a Department of Corrections facility. Her fragile mental and physical health would be compromised in this environment. With her past history of cancer coupled with her age, I would recommend she not be placed in a crowded environment. Fuck you. You don't think there are people with fucking cancer in prison, you dumbass? Secondly, I have also spent time with Tina outside the office in collaboration with some of the health-related products she promotes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was like,
she
was part of like the fucking info war.
I see it already. The letter from her doctor states at the top, she has been under my care since 2016. Since 2016. According to Tina, what she tells the judge is she's been on a magnetic mattress since 1995. Right? Someone Google in the comments, someone Google when the very first magnetic mattress was made. I will bet you $1 to a donut that it wasn't no magnetic mattresses made in 1995. I bet you $1 to a donut. I bet you whatever you want to bet. Anybody in my comments, bet me, when was the first magnetic mattress made? Of course, granted, she was a rich woman. She's a rich woman. She could have had a mattress made in 1995. But I doubt she was even thinking about a magnetic mattress in the year 1995. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. And there's no way of telling when she first got one. But I bet you can Google when they were first made. All right. And let's move on. She's a liar.
Lead-filled dick pill crowd.
Of which I still sleep on. I will not have that at the department.
During the time I have spent with Tina, I have found her to be a kind and sincere person. I appreciate your consideration of my concerns, and please contact my office if I may provide further information.
Right. And all that. So we're going to stop this there. We're going to stop it there. I'm going to do a little research intermission. And before I do, because I am live on, YouTube, before I do this research intermission, that's what we're going to start calling them over here at Billy Badass Butter TV. We're going to start calling them research intermissions. Let's see how many other YouTubers use that term. Excuse me, because I'm just sitting here getting, y'all remember the old cartoons, the old Bugs Bunny, because I'm giving away my age right now, but that's all right. If anybody remembers the old Bugs Bunny, the old Daffy Ducks, the old that's Warner Brothers, right? Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny is Warner Brothers, but Disney did it in their cartoons. They had the Mickey Mouse, they had the Donald Duck, not Daffy Duck, they had Donald. And every time they showed a person getting drunk or drinking, they always had that bottle, that brown bottle with the XXX on it, right? What did that mean, right? Look what they always showed, the person getting drunk with the hiccups. Whoever was drunk, they always had the hiccups. Somebody tell me why they always had the hiccups. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to do this brief. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're going to do this brief research intermission, and we're going to find out. Okay, Google. When was the first magnetic mattress made in the United States? There isn't much information when the first magnetic mattress was made in the United States, but here's some information. Magnetic field therapy, Franz Wiener, what does that say? First proposed magnetic field therapy to the medical field in the 16th century, right? In the early 20th century, that's the 1900s, it became popular in the orthopedic world. Let me stop here right there and find my glasses. Because I'm having a hard time without my glasses. Let me get my glasses on, because they're trying to, this is, you know what? This is not even Google here. This is, they call this the the new thing is called the AI overview. And according to AI overview, the magnetic field therapy. Now, remember, I didn't ask them about no magnetic field therapy. I asked Google about the mattress. Yeah. Sleeping on a magnetic mattresses is the second paragraph, is generally considered safe for most people. However, some people who have magnetic field therapy experience side effects like pain, nausea, and dizziness. Magnetic mattress pads. Some customers like the sleep quality, build quality, and magnetic strength of the magnetic mattress pads. They say it seems to relax their entire bodies, is well made, and has a strong magnetic force. And the reason why I'm making this face is because the woman says she slept on a magnetic mattress since 1995. 2005 is 10 years, 2015, it's another 10 years, 2025. It would be 30 years old. The mattress that she slept on would be 30 years old. If there was magnetic mattresses in America being slept on by a whole lot of people, right? Because she's rich. So if she got one, her rich friends got one, somebody else she know got one. So they'd have been selling like hotcakes. America would have made a whole bunch of them. So that would mean there would be tons of written information about magnetic mattresses. Tons of it. You wouldn't be able to go anywhere in America without seeing magnetic mattresses sold at Beauty Rest. Magnetic mattresses made by Sealy Posturepedic. You heard of those brands. This is a brand moving country. So, period. Everybody would have had one if they had some type of benefit. And I'm saying that to say that woman is a liar, just like the guy she follows. Liars is what the world, America's come to. Liars. Nobody likes to be around a liar. At work, at the club, in the hood, nigga. That lying ass nigga that everybody know. Man, get that fucking lying ass nigga up out of here, man. Here come that lying ass nigga again. Here come that lying ass bitch. Man, that bitch don't do nothing but lie. Every time that bitch say something, she make up some shit. Don't nobody fuck with no lying ass motherfucker. Liar. Nobody. That's why the internet exists to this day, to expose the liars. But everybody mad about fact checkers. Come on, man. Y'all love fact checkers. Everybody do. Because everybody wants to be right and everybody wants to tell their side of the story, but they want it to be true. They don't want it to be no bull. Come on, man. This woman is full of bull, just like the cult she's in. The cult she's in, they like lying. Lying is a badge of honor. I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't flip you off. That's how they doing it now. Just own the libs. Whatever you do, own the libs. But lie about it. Yeah, but if they stop you, just lie. lying is the best way. Whoever said honesty was the best policy? Lying is the way of the day. Don't nobody want to lie, motherfucking president, bro. That's all I'm saying. And this woman is where she belongs for lies. She's where she is because of a lie that Trump won the 2020 election. He know he lost. Mike Pence is in the new filing. Mike Pence tell the truth all the time. That's his downfall. Didn't Donald Trump tell Mike Pence, you're just too honest. You're just too honest. Anyway, don't nobody know shit about no motherfucking magnetic bed. And according to her, she been sleeping on it since 1995. Well, you don't get one in jail. So that's that. They can't even tell us when the first mattress was made. Shit.
Dr. Vinny Boombots.
Corrections.
20th.
Yeah. So, needless to say, chat room, fuck her. All right. So let me. After that,
what is it?
Fuck you with this.
Oh,
she's so gross.
Nation.
And hold on. Then, yeah, here we go.
For connecting.
Let's see, Tammy guys, just the
now
details here. So she, she's the one who famously kicked a cop
for long bone fractures.
And when they were arresting her, and she's like, I didn't do that. He was.
So what is that?
She absolutely fucking did. In the same way
that
a
nail in your bone.
Maybe it's a Colorado thing. She Bober did the same fucking. I didn't give staff the fucking finger. Yeah, you did. All right, so is this the
here? You better let God heal it.
This is so good. Okay, hold on,
man.
The defense has, and Ms. Peters in particular,
this shit crazy. Customers like the sleep quality
has remained quite defiant.
By the way, whoever this judge is has. You can tell she has just been tap dancing on his last nerve for months.
Nobody asked you about magnetic therapy.
The lead up to this and all their filings and all this shit. You can just tell they've just tried every angle, and she was just fucking she was just an asshole about everything. And he was just.
Yeah, this judge gave it to her.
I just enjoy and know she knows.
So many in our country, regardless of race.
So many dumbasses, I would like to say, if I may.
Gender, political affiliation, or the like, that what it is we hear and think can't possibly be wrong.
Yeah, I had a black Hebrew Israelite sitting over there the other day saying that he doesn't need a driver's license because he's Cherokee and Barack Obama is an East Indian.
Just more bullshit.
The contact and all the shit she talked.
Mm-hmm.
Officer, your explanation about what happened is preposterous.
Look at that. Fucking. All right. The reason she gets so much time is because of what he said earlier about being completely unrepentant. And she fucking did it again. Again, if you want to appeal and get off or whatever, use something else. The footage of you shaking your head when he's giving his sentence shows that you're unrepentant about it.
Yeah, let me see. Did she shake her head, y'all? Look. Let's see. Yeah, she did.
I don't know if you can hear her sitting there, but basically there's a bunch of.
You have no qualms with violating the court's orders because you're innocent.
Right.
Because you didn't do anything wrong.
See?
You were just doing your job.
I was just doing my job.
You have no problem trying to kick an officer. Your explanation about what happened is preposterous. She's
still shaking her fucking head.
Right. Okay.
She's still shaking her fucking head.
Right. House Spark. He gets so mad.
As easy it is for you to breathe. You betrayed your oath for no one other.
We got to play that again because that's goes
If you
right
want to
to
get
what I just
paroled in
said.
3 years instead of 6, and they go back to, you know.
That's what I just said.
Person believes them.
Bitch, it's fucking terrible. God damn it.
This is
They're
what I just
recorded
said.
conversations. Look. It's just more lies.
Lies.
No objective person believes them.
Nobody believes them.
No,
not nobody with a brain on their head.
People finding overview.
Oh, Mike Pillow gets another drop.
You abdicated your position as a servant to the Constitution, and you chose you over all else.
Bottom line.
Yes, you are a charlatan.
Charlatan.
And you cannot help but lie, as easy it is for you to breathe.
Lie.
You betrayed your oath
like
for
you
no
breathe.
one other than you. Oh, and this is what makes Miss Peters such a danger to our community. It's the position she held that has provided her the pulpit from which she can preach these lies. The undermining of our democratic process.
Oh my God.
The undermining of the belief and confidence in our elections.
I got to play that again, man. I got to play what the judge said again, man. But you know what? You know what? You know what? I got to take a timeout. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, we back. We back. Billy Badass Butter TV. Oh, let me get that cigarette there. Yeah, we back, man. We get ready to end this video, man. We gonna let the judge have his say, man, because he is really astounded at the audacity of this criminal Karen. And yeah, man, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna bite my tongue, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We're gonna let the judge get his money, man. Mm-hmm.
Systems. It's not about questioning it. No one says you can't question, you can't ask. It's completely different. And if you don't,
right, and that's not what they were doing. That's not what they are doing.
It's the position she held that has provided her the pulpit from which she can preach these lies, the undermining of our.
I was gonna bite my tongue, y'all. Listen, I was gonna bite my tongue, but I just have to say, man, if this judge is telling this low-level Mesa County clerk that the position she held and she was able to reach the masses is criminal because of the lies she was telling them, what more do you think they're gonna do to Donald Trump, who is the leader of the free world, but got people, ordinary Americans like Tina Peters, jumping over bridges and landing on their faces, flat smack on the concrete. And Donald Trump not so much as showing up at her funeral. They're committing suicide for him. And he is the leader of the free world, the president, telling people like her, this is your duty to do. And they're doing it, and they think they're being patriotic, and they're not. They're not. They're being culted. They're being cultist. That's what they're doing, because Donald is not the country. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's from America. He is, American, and he's the American president, but he is not America, the country. So therefore, when you pledge your allegiance to Donald, MAGA, you're not pledging your allegiance to America. You're pledging your allegiance to something different, if that makes sense. I don't know if it ever makes sense to a lot of people, but I'm not here to make sense to you. If y'all want to keep crashing out, one motherfucker who don't care, fine, I don't care. But here's another one that bites the dust. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, if they saying this to her, what more they gonna say to him when he get his day in court? Because he don't get his day in court. Right now he is like America's Jim Jones.
The undermining of the belief and confidence in our election systems. It's not about questioning it. No one says you can't question, you can't ask. It's completely different. And if you don't understand that distinction, then there's nothing I can say or do here today that will change your mind.
You gotta let her go, Judge. It's not her fault. My dumbass is contagious. Judge, you can't do it, Judge. Judge, oh my God. It's not her fault. The ventilation system on my airplane has crack. It flows through the goddamn.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. But
oh no. Is he doing Mike Lindell? Does he always do that?
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy. That's funny.
Can believe you.
Really badass.
Have you just gotten your head shake under control now?
It's on video.
Right.
You have no problem lying to officers. It's happened multiple times.
It's doing it again. Fucking. She's such a bitch. It's fucking.
Okay, look.
God damn it.
They're recorded conversations.
Hold on.
It's just more lies.
Hold on.
No objective person believes
right.
me.
Tell her, Judge. Look.
No.
Hey, listen, y'all. I'm so high right now. I ain't got high and fucked up. Listen. I had to rewind it because I couldn't tell if Hal Sparks took his mustache or added a mustache. So that was his Mike Lindell. That was his Mike Lindell impression. Oh my God, that was good. That was good, Hal. That was good. That was fucking good. Okay. All right, let's go.
At the end of the day, you cared about the Jets, the podcast, and the people fawning over you.
Mike Pillow gets another drop.
Okay.
Abdicated your position as a servant to the Constitution.
Right.
And chose you over all else.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes, you are a charlatan.
Wow.
And you cannot help but lie, as easy it is for you to breathe. You betrayed your oath for no one.
I wonder if what this judge is saying to her will ever kick in one day in life. I know it ain't gonna kick in immediately, but she got 9 years to sit her ass down and think about it. And the other granny, the other MAGA granny, she got 2 years. She got 2 months in jail, in prison, she said. And she said the food was so bad, I wouldn't feed it to a starving dog. But she had to eat it for 2 months. 2 months. And she was crying. Now she on the other side trying to get people out of the MAGA cult, trying to get them out of what's that purgatory. They're trying to what's that one when the girls is breaking away from the Amish and they go back. Yeah, she trying to get them out of the Amish cult. Out of Utah. She trying to get them out of Utah. In the Trump cult.
Other than
Trump is,
and this is
Trump
what makes
Ms.
Peter such a danger to our community. It's the position she held that has provided her a pulpit from which she can preach these lies. The undermining of our democratic process. The undermining of the belief and confidence in our election systems.
Right.
It's not about questioning it.
Right.
No one says you can't question it. You can't ask. It's completely different. And if you don't understand that distinction, then there's nothing I can say or do here today that will change your mind.
You gotta let her go, Judge. It's not her fault. My dumbass is contagious. Judge, you can't do it, Judge.
Let me see when he put the fucking mustache on, man. Right there.
No one says you can't question, you can't ask. It's completely different. And if you don't understand that distinction, then there's nothing I can say or do here today that will change your mind.
You gotta let her go, Judge. It's not her fault. My dumbass is contagious. Judge, you can't do it, Judge. Judge, oh my God.
My dumbass.
It's not her fault. The ventilation system on my airplane has crack. It flows through the goddamn. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take the Lord's name in vain, but I mean, come on.
So the damage that is
Put it on
caused and
like
continue
that.
to be caused is just as bad, if not worse, than the physical violence that this court sees on an all too regular basis.
Yeah.
And it's particularly damaging when
right-wing
those words
violence
come from someone who holds a position of influence
against the
like you.
government.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Every effort
Bitch.
to undermine the integrity of our elections and public's trust in our institutions has been made by you. You've done it from that lectern the voting public provided you with.
Right.
Everything you've done has been done to retain control, influence. The damage is immeasurable.
Right. Wow.
And every time it gets
This is
refuted,
deep
every
shit,
time it's
bro.
shown to be false,
Every
just
time it
another
gets refuted
tale
and
is
false.
weaved.
Another tale is weaved. Just another tale.
So I'll begin by saying I've considered all of those purposes of staying of an execution of a sentence. I mentioned all of them here generally in my comments already, and I find that a stay of any sentence I impose would be wholly unwarranted.
Wholly unwarranted.
All cases have a possibility of reversal on appeal, no doubt.
No
I'm
doubt.
at peace with all of the decisions I've made here.
Right.
If anything, I gave you and your counsel far too much leeway at times, but the rulings I made came after much consideration,
Far too
incredible
much
amounts of internal
leeway
debate,
because you're
and I
rich
trust in accordance
and
with the
privileged.
applicable law.
You and your attorneys.
I consider the sentence here in this case what are available to me. Probation. Community corrections wasn't requested, but it wouldn't be an option in any event.
No.
And an incarcerative sentence to the Department of Corrections. Probation's focus is rehabilitation. That is for folks who have minimal criminal histories, low LSI scores like you, Ms. Peters, but where punishment isn't really on the table. It's about.
Oh, but it is on the table.
Wow.
It's to quote Frangela,
She
it's
didn't
what's
ask
for
for no
dinner.
probation. She never
Hey,
asked for
Tina
no
Peters,
probation.
what's for
or
breakfast?
Nothing. She
Prison
didn't even.
time.
Her,
What's for
her
lunch?
lawyers
Prison time.
didn't even say
Putting someone back
to
in the community who's not a risk
give her
and giving them a
community
chance
custody,
to correct those things
none
that
of
brought
that.
them before me in the first place.
She didn't think that she
Community
did
corrections, which again isn't
nothing
available, but nevertheless I'll
wrong.
mention is another option that I could still order.
But I'm not going to, you asshole. Right. That's basically what he wants to say.
Audacity of her.
It's much more stringent than probation, but it's not prison. And it's for folks who have even higher needs.
Right.
Again, drug addicts, alcohol users, and the like.
Alcohol users. We already established this.
And prison is for those folks where we send people who are a danger to all of us.
Prison is where we send folks who is a
whether
danger
it be by the pen,
all
or
of
the
us.
sword, or the word of the mouth. Prison is where folks go, where punishment is what we're focused on, because the crime committed is so significant that anything less would unduly mitigate the seriousness of the same.
Man.
And it would encourage other people to try this shit again.
This judge is not fucking playing with her. He's so livid, but so under control. So under control. Shout out to that judge, man. He can't believe the audacity of this privileged woman who committed all these crimes. He says she's a danger to society. He just called her Diddy. She Diddy. She the MAGA Diddy. No, she ain't. She ain't by a long shot. It's some monsters in the MAGA, boy. There's some Diddies in there.
Who are a danger to all of us.
Look, prison is where we send people who is a danger, who are a danger to all of us. Because rehabilitation is off the table for her. She is unsmitten. She ain't remorseful. She didn't do nothing but what the job the people wanted her to do. The MAGA people. Americans didn't want her to do what she did. Only Trump and the MAGA people wanted her to do what she did, and that's why she's where she at. Another MAGA bite the dust. We're going to go through all the
But I'm
maggots
not going to.
that have
Asshole. Right.
their life,
Basically what he wants to say.
freedom.
It's much more stringent than probation, but it's not prison. And it's for folks who have even higher needs. Again, drug addicts, alcohol abusers, and the like.
The orange man. For the orange man.
And prison is for those folks where we send people who are a danger to all of us.
By his name, the orange man.
Whether it be by the pen or the sword or the word of the mouth.
Whether it be by a pen,
prison is where folks go, where punishment is what we're focused on. Because the crime committed is so significant that anything less would unduly mitigate the seriousness of the same.
And it would encourage other people to try this shit again. Congratulations, dum-dum. You get to be made an example of, like a 15-year-old shoplifter.
I mentioned before there are no mental health concerns. There's no good reason why you're here, Ms. Peters, other than these are all the active.
Yeah, you're nuts, but you're not insane. You're crazy, but you're not mentally incompetent. You're just deluded by your own efforts, mental efforts. The same words dancing in your head over and over again.
Decisions that you made that cost our county significantly, but also more importantly, cost you greatly.
And they cost you.
Mr. Wood, all the members.
Mr. Wood.
Wow.
You said Wood.
Are you doing the Beavis and Butthead?
Do you know Tucker Carlson? Because
I like wood.
You know what I mean, baby?
Yeah.
Deeper and longer.
Stupid.
Members of the county who worked and trusted you when you asked them to do things that they did on your behalf. It's part of your lies. The expense, the toll is immeasurable. So
sorry, I'm very serious, and I'm trying to be serious about this, but fuck her. It's so good.
Putting you on probation when you have zero needs that would be met by probation is the very definition of unduly depreciating the significance of what it is that you've done here.
You didn't even ask for probation.
Would
cause our community and continue to cause. Community corrections is the same. So prison is the only place that duly meets the purposes of sentencing in this matter.
Prison.
Yeah. Just enjoy that. Let's just let that sit.
Prison.
That's fun. By the way, if she's doing this kind of time, that's what Trump's got in his future.
For her.
Just letting you know, this is the kind of shit when Trump gets actually sentenced, this is what it's like. I've never had somebody sit in my fucking courtroom and say and talk shit about the judge and everybody else. This dude is setting an example for Trump's sentencing in November.
Hey,
and therefore the sentence and judgment of the court is as follows. As to counts 1 and 4, the judgment and sentence of the court is 3.5 years in the Department of Corrections. Those sentences will be concurrent to each other. As to count 2,
listen to this shit.
She could have gotten 12 years.
Judgment and sentence of the court is 3.5 years consecutive to counts 1.
They crying about what he gave her.
That means 6 years in jail.
But he could have gave her
7, actually.
Concurrent.
As it relates to the misdemeanor charges, count 8 is 120 days in the Mesa County Detention Facility. Concurrent to count 9 and 10, which will be 6 months in the Mesa County Detention Facility.
Meaning after and after.
Consecutive to the prison sentence. The reason those sentences are consecutive is because those sentences are, as the prosecution stated, directly related to what it is that you did here in our community, the damage you caused this community, the breach of your oath to the electorate in Mesa County. Your sentence will be followed by 3 years of parole.
They're going to give her some probation.
During which time you cannot vote, lady. Just saying.
They could give her
probation, you can vote.
years
On parole, you
probation.
cannot. You've not finished your time.
Parole, excuse me.
Just saying. Oh, I knocked my headphone out. Sorry. I got too excited.
They gave her,
I got very excited.
They gave her a little dose
2 days of pre-sentence confinement credit.
Why am I disconnected? Back up, silly.
Wow.
Anything I missed?
Now I got it. Hold on.
Man, this shit is sinking in with me, man. This shit is crazy what he giving her, because he's chastising her too. You know, and the guards
And
standing
we're good.
there,
Anything else we need to address?
all
I
that.
think
The
you
guards
missed the
is,
sentencing on count 6.
Oh,
did that?
Oh, yeah.
Was
I
that
forgot.
her lawyer?
Hey, I got to give her 3 more years.
I'm sorry. Count 6 is criminal impersonation. That's also consecutive. That's 15
That's also
Did
consecutive.
months to the Department of
lawyer say
Corrections.
that?
And the cost.
So it's 8.5 years
Or the
total,
prosecutor? I hope the
plus
prosecutor
the 6
said
months
that.
for a total of 9 years of
Ooh.
incarceration.
Yeah.
And I think the only other thing is the cost of prosecution, Your Honor.
Is there an objection to the cost of prosecution, Mr. Case? We could set it for hearing if you need to.
Oh, yeah. She's got to pay.
The
Oh, this is
cost
so
of
nice.
prosecution.
Think of this as an asshole tax. She's got to pay for how much the court spent convicting her.
Bottom line, everybody got to
Rocky
pay court
Mountain
costs. Where I'm from,
High in Colorado.
I probably still owe
Rocky
court
Mountain
costs.
High
LFOs.
in Colorado.
Didn't he?
Well,
Legal financial obligation.
If you need to have time to respond to it, I can give you that as well.
Out of here.
She was born a stupid asshole in her 57th year.
She 57.
Sentenced to 9 years in the big
Yeah,
house.
For MAGA.
yeah, we do, because we don't understand
Remember
how
that.
that was calculated.
Very well. I'll give
Yeah,
you
we
21
do, because we don't understand how
21
that.
days
Get the fuck outta here.
to learn how it works here,
Right.
dum-dum.
days to file an
Right.
objection to the cost of prosecution. You
False.
can consult that with the prosecutor. If there's an objection, we'll set it for a hearing. Nothing else. Mr. Case,
I ain't
anything else?
telling you nothing.
Yes, Your Honor, we have a motion previously filed for a stay, which I believe,
I just denied.
I just,
just denied it,
denied
stupid.
it. What the fuck is wrong with him? What?
I gotta say, that
Yeah.
might be, after
What?
all that might be
The
my,
lawyer?
sorry, 67th year, you're right.
Oh,
She was born a
67.
fucking asshole in her 67th year.
Wow. What a dumb broad.
Tried to
need to be
flee
there
in
for
Mike
9
Pillow's
So
shitty
67.
plane.
She'll be 78
Um,
when she out. Or
She
excuse me.
lost her
76.
magnetic mattress and she's going to the cement condo. And even tried to
75.
tell him she was
She'll be
fucking insane.
75.
All right.
She'll
This
be
is
75 when she get out. 74.
listen to he fucking gets up. We had a motion. We had a
You
motion
deserve it.
for a stay.
If there's an objection, we'll set it for a
Right.
hearing. Nothing else.
Yeah.
What's
yeah, here
wrong
it comes.
with him?
Here it comes. Enjoy this. Because this is the sweetest part of
This
the whole fucking
motherfucker
thing.
stumbled
This
up
is-
too. Why
Mr. Case,
did he
anything
get
else?
out with his boat
yes,
like
Your
that?
Honor, we have a motion previously filed for a stay, which I believe,
I just denied that.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
I just denied that. That's
Why?
a big old no, pal.
I'm trying to figure out where her lawyer was for the last 20 minutes. That's what I want to know. Where the fuck was her lawyer for the last 20 minutes? Not only did he deny the stay, but he gave umpteen reasons why he denied the stay. And it was all about your client's unrepentantness, anything. Your client says she didn't do nothing wrong. And I'm trying to figure out where in the hell did you disappear to during that chastising of your client? Hey, man, I gotta go, man. Billy Badass Buddy TV, man. We out of here, man. Shout out to Al Sparks. Shout out to Al Sparks, man. He did a hell of a few impressions, but thank you for sharing that Criminal Karen's reasons for why she shouldn't be in prison, even though she committed all the crimes and was found guilty, red-handed, and she needs a magnetic mattress. Well, she can't have one. They don't make those. She had one since 95, and we can't find any information on them. And if they were been selling since 95, I'm sure that we would find a little bit of something on the magnetic mattress and its correctness or incorrectness or political erectness. We're going to leave it at that. There you go. The MAGA lady, privileged as she may, said she shouldn't do any time, even if she kicked the cop. The cop deserved it, and she didn't kick the cop. That's how they do it. They do it, and then they tell you they didn't do it. And they say it, and then they say it was never said. Yeah, that's it. That's lies, more lies, and a new tale is weaved. That's how they do it. Trump was supposed to be reinstated 2020 March 2020, I think it was. Then it turned to September 2020. Then it was 1776 was happening again, and we had to get all our money out of the banks. And yeah, a new tale was weaved. And here we are 4 years later, and the same old tale is being spun. And yeah, it's rigged, and it's not. And even if it is, why would you do it again, Donald? He's doing it again, and it's still rigged. And he told you so. It was rigged. And please, at this time, if the election is rigged and Kamala wins, everyone stay home. Don't go. Don't go do the dumb stuff that Tina Peters did and get your 9 years like the J6 or you'll get a song that you won't even get your name on. You won't even get your name on it because you guys sung it like as the prison. You'll be called the prison choir. And you won't see a penny, and you won't get any money on your books, and you'll just be there in the gulags. Yeah. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, man. Really badass butter, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. Fuck out of here. Fuck academics. Fuck DJ academics too. Take your ass to sleep, nigga. Fuck that. Hey, Tina Peters, lights out. Get your ass on your bunk. Somebody tell that bitch get on her bunk right now. You got 9 years, bitch, of getting on your bunk. Lights out. Somebody tell her get her commissary sheet filled out. Oh man, get your commissary filled out. Hey.